Good morning and welcome to the campus on the Clearing. I'm Beth Coleman. I'm one of the instructors here and I offer classes on meditation and mindfulness. And so we're going to bring some quiet meditative moments to you so you can enjoy pieces of the clearing and some practices that we hope will just bring some moments of calm to your daily life. We're living through some pretty unprecedented times, and we all need strategies and tools to help us cope. And so that's our hope, that these segments just offer you a chance to experience the beauty of the campus and find some moments of calm in your daily routines at home. So we're going to be going into one of my favorite spots on the campus, the Labyrinth, and we'll walk through this wonderful arborvitae entrance and then talk some more about some practices once we're near the center. So here we are at the Labyrinth on the Clearings campus, and we're not going to actually walk this whole experience today, but I love the setting. When we think about meditation and mindfulness, sometimes it feels like this far out esoteric definition and practice. And really all it means is that we are being aware of the present moment. We're paying attention. And as we're here at the Labyrinth, we can begin with the details of what we see and hear and feel. If you watch the color of the trees, the light as it moves through this space, you can hear the bird sounds. I wish you could feel the breeze. It's really lovely here today, but you can imagine what that's like. So those are really practical details that bring us right into the present moment. And all we're trying to do with meditation and mindfulness is really begin to quiet our busy minds that constantly are going. We'll never stop that mind chatter. But if we can give our brain and our mind something to focus on, that helps us find a little bit more calm and helps us settle ourselves down. So again, the light, the sounds, the colors are all things that can help ground us in this present moment. So here we are at the entrance to the Labyrinth, and what I really appreciate about the Labyrinth as a meditative tool is it simply just lets us quiet our minds by reflectively walking. Labyrinths have existed in cultures throughout the world for thousands of years, and it's believed that they were part of people's spiritual journeys, allowing them to take a journey in a very concentrated way when it wasn't safe to do it over land due to the Crusades, wars, and other circumstances. Typically, we think about the Labyrinth and walking it in 3 stages. As you walk towards the center, it's about releasing and letting go. So we just quietly walk, feel the pace, feel the breath, and let ourselves just begin to settle into the experience of walking the Labyrinth. When one reaches the center, it's a chance to receive. Staying in that center long enough to feel that maybe you have an answer to a question you've been asking, something that occurred as you were walking in, or just a chance to let yourself quiet your mind and body a little bit longer before walking out. And as we walk out of the center, it's a chance to reintegrate, taking in those lessons that we've received as we walk to the center, as we sit and receive, and then we walk back out into the world. So today we'll have a taste of what that walking is like and begin by walking towards the center. We remind ourselves that we practice mindfulness not only for our own well-being, but for the well-being of the world. Howard Thurman puts it so beautifully. Don't worry about what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive and do that. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive. So today, while we're in the center of the labyrinth, I'll take a little bit of liberty and just talk about a few specific meditation techniques you can try at home that again will help quiet the mind and focus your body. So it helps to begin by finding a comfortable place to sit. A chair, if you like to be on a cushion on the floor, just so that you can feel that your seat is stable and your spine is long and you have an opportunity to take a really open, clear breath. And then finding a comfortable place for your hands, most often just resting lightly on the lap. And eyes can be closed or gently focused off in the distance. And as you sit, just begin to feel how the feet connect to the earth and feel that stability of your seat. Feel your spine lengthening and the chest and heart space opening. And just begin to notice what's around you. And today we have all the sounds of the wind and the birds. We can feel the breeze. And now begin to pay attention to the breath. Feeling the inhalation as the breath moves inside your body. Noticing how the belly expands, how the chest and the rib cage opens. And as you exhale, just feel how the breath quietly leaves your body. So on each inhalation, feeling that breath as it moves through the nose, down the throat, fills the heart space, your rib cage, and the belly. And as you exhale, notice how the belly softens, the ribs and the chest move, and you feel that breath either leaving through the lips or your nose. Feeling the inhalation and the exhalation. Vietnamese Buddhist monk Thich Nhat Hanh has a lovely reminder to us about the breath. He tells us that breathing in, I know that I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know that I am breathing out. Breathing in, I feel my inhalation deepening. Breathing out, I feel my exhalation slowing. Breathing in, I wear a soft smile on my face. And as I do so, breathing out, I feel a sense of release. Breathing in, inhaling a sense of calm. Breathing out, exhaling a sense of peace. Breathing in, aware of this present moment. Breathing out, feeling gratitude for this moment. And so continue to feel that breath, your life force, quietly coming in and quietly going out. And just simply notice for yourself, does this simple practice of paying attention to the breath help you find a little bit of calm and a little bit of space? And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes and bring your attention back to this space. And that's really as simple as it can be. If we simply pause for a few minutes every day to pay attention to the breath, it allows just a tiny shift to happen. And as we allow those very small, subtle shifts to happen, we can practice them throughout our day. We can do a breath practice at any point. So it doesn't have to be a practice where you sit for 30 minutes every day, but simply pausing at various moments to feel the breath and pay attention to the details. So I hope that you've enjoyed being on the Labyrinth on the campus of the Clearing and experiencing hopefully a few moments of some calmness for yourself. I would encourage you in your community to look for a labyrinth. Often hospitals, churches, or schools, libraries have them, and they're available for public use. And I would encourage you to just find a few moments every day to revisit your seat and the breath. And we've closed with the singing bowl because there's this lovely sense of, like the song of the bowl that ripples out into the world, that if each of us does this work of calming ourselves, that quietly ripples out into the world as well. And I'll close with a quote from William James, who reminds us, human beings, by changing the inner attitudes of their minds, can change the outer aspects of their lives. So I encourage all of you to continue to cultivate that sense of calm for yourself and allow that to permeate out into the world.